see Raheem and all of them, okay, coming to take and pull him on in, and as far as within their own influence.
Thank you, Mr. Jones. Anybody else like to answer from the panel about parent involvement?
Our school system. We talk down to our parents, and that's what we do. And what's happening is this. If we respect our parents, from the administration, from our teachers, if we respect our parents, because we have a whole lot of educated parents. Our parents are educated. Our parents are smart. Our parents know. And we should invite our parents to come in, teach classes, let them show their expertise, show and tell, permit rallies, fundraising, not only at the PTO, because a lot of times we have our PTO or parent-teacher conferences, and the children that you want to see, you don't see. And you always see the parents that come every day and every time. So one of the things I would insist on our staff is to respect our parents. Let them come in, invite them, making sure that they are respected. Because if we don't respect our parents, we cannot get this community of learners in to have the quality education. Because there are a lot of great programs that parents are known about that can bring into the school. And so those things that I think the need to have that give and take to respect. And a lot of times in public education, we don't have the respect because we talk down to our parents and our family members. And we don't think that their kids are not doing well, so the parents must not be as educated. But it's a problem because we have to equip, I keep on coming to that, we have to equip our teachers to give our kids that opportunity to learn.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Parent involvement.
Parent involvement.
Again, I'm going to go back to recognizing our parents. We have to let them know that we appreciate what they do, especially the ones that are involved firsthand. And I truly believe that if you see other parents being recognized, other parents are going to say, well, wait a minute, this person's always being recognized. I want to see my name in the paper sometime when the superintendent sends out his letterhead. And the best time to do it as well is during the Student of the Month. I think if you recognize the Student of the Month, recognize the parent, because the student is Student of the Month because the parent was behind them, making sure that they did their homework, that they studied for the test, and that they went to bed on time, and that they woke up and did what they had to do and they were nourished in the morning, so they stayed awake during class. So parent involvement first starts with recognizing. If you don't recognize the parents, everybody else is going to say, well, I don't know if that parent's doing it, so why should I? That's how you get parents involved.
Thank you. Another question. What qualifications or skill sets do you bring to the table, if you will, that would permit you to be on the Board of Education, specifically to move this board forward? And also in the same breath, I want you to think about, there's a perception of discord in the present board. And what would you do as a candidate to bring harmony and unity? Anybody? Mr. Sedano and Mr. Jones.
The first question is,
what qualifications or skill sets do you bring to the table?
first of all, my first qualification is I'm a proud parent. I'm a parent, I'm a business owner. I have to deal with my family budget, my business budget. Right now, I currently sit as a board member of the Girl Scouts of Washington Rock Council as a board member, which I oversee policies and the budget too. I have enough experience dealing with communication with the people. This is something that actually go into the second question, which is actually a plain word, is to bring harmony between the board members. I'm not there to actually argue or create a dispute between the board members. I think that that's something that should be done in the back, not on the public viewing sessions. I believe that if there always going to be some kind of disagreement, but we always should be focused on our children, what is good for our children, and put aside the personal goals and the political agendas, and we should be totally 100% focused on our children. We should even,
Let me ask you real quick, what would you do specifically to move the board forward?
to move the board,
Yes.
well, definitely, like I say, I mean, there's a lot of things that can be done, like reaching the parents. You know, I think that in one way, the superintendent is supposed, or should have some kind of monthly meeting with the parents to involve the parents actually. I think should be more participation between all the board members. Right now, there's a lack of communication. Some of them are not communicating between each other, I guess. That's why we have currently a mess in our
Thank you.
system.
Thank you.
Okay.
Any other panel would like to? Yes, we'll start here, then we'll go down to Mr. Jones. I see Ms. Turner has her hand.
What I would
Ms.
do,
Brooks-Bonney?
what I would do is create an open door policy. An open door is from the superintendent,
Well, do me a-
principals. Excuse me?
I want you to start with the first question, because I want
The qualities
the
I bring to
community
the table?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's start with that, and I'm asking all the panel members to do the same thing. Start off with what qualifications or skill sets that you bring to the table that would qualify you to sit on this board, and then what would you do to take away that perception of discord or lack of communication, from what I hear, to bring harmony and move the board forward?
Okay, what I bring to the table is 36 years of being a business person, not only at Wakefern Food Corporation, but the Urban League Guild. I've managed the budget. We've received funding from the Culture and Heritage of Union County, and I've managed those programs. Not only that, I've managed the house that I have. I manage the budget in my house with my family. And I have a great sense of networking. There's a lot of people that I'm able to network with, whether they're in education, music, and art. I'll bring that to the table. And I am used to working with a lot of people and keeping the crap out of everyone's face. You know, we can agree to disagree, and I have been doing that. Where I work, there's 46 owners that I have to answer to, not only them, but our management team. And I know I do that very well. And the bottom line is, I carry a lot of people on my back. When I'm standing here, I'm representing all of you, and especially I'm representing my mother that's 84 years old. And there is no way that I'm ever going to make my family look bad, because I know where I came from, I know my history, and I know the history of this town. You know, I want the school to be like it was when I attended Abraham Clark High School and I attended Lincoln School. I want it back. And I'm going to work hard to bring it back. So I bring a lot to the table.
Thank you, Mr. Brooks-Bonney. Mr. Jones, I believe, was next.
Did you want me to the other part of it?
Yeah, we're going to move.